Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And as we are working our way towards the middle of the season, RJ, we have seen some surprises as well as our share of disappointments.
It doesn't take too long to see what is working for some teams and what is not working for some teams. But there has been a few surprises.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Joel Embiid, Watford out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Maxey in at the point.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
The Knicks are gone, 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Bridges passes to Hart. Back to Bridges. Goes up to the stripe. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick, B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
There's Towns. Philadelphia able to drain the free. Here's Maxey. He's coming off a 31-point game against Dallas. Here's Embiid. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Brunson. Good.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Maxey into the lane, and he uses the glass on the lane. Maxey's got 10 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Brunson, that's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Towns, a screen on Maxey. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Jacks up a 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Maxey for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 13.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. And some changes here for the 76ers. Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And the 76ers making a change here. Rozier's checked in. Here's Edgecombe. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
And man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Outside, Edwards to the right side. Drummond sets the screen for Edgecombe. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Edgecombe.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's McBride. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here's Lowry. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Edgecombe, defended by McBride. Jaquez outside. All 3 off the mark. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. A free. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Taking a look at the 76ers. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Edwards is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Edgecombe with the screen for Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anunoby.
You have to stay connected to Anunoby out on the perimeter. Can't give him any daylight.
Maxey passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Maxey. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid's checked in. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Alvarado. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Right side, Maxey. Pass to Hackett. Clay lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3. RJ, one defensive stat that teams are tracking these days, deflection. Why do you think that's so important to them?
Well, it's a measure of your activity and disruption, even if you don't get the steal. Messing up the flow of a team's offense can be so impactful. Quick guy with a long stride. Bridges, this man can blitz the hoop.
Maxey, that's a two-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Yes, that goes in.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
Towns, a screen on Hawkins. Alvarado passes to Bridges. Off target with his 3. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Now Edgecombe. Now Hawkins takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Shoots over Alvarado. Another miss by Maxey.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Alvarado passes to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
That one on Hawkins.
And there are subtleties to Big Cat's approach. Nice pump fake that time. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And then for Philadelphia, Trendon Watford's checked in for Jaime Hawkins. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edmonds, and it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxey.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Edgecombe. Look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations, and let's see how it plays out.
Tries the spin move. Goes up on the wing, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation.
And let's circle back now to that first half. The Sixers find themselves in a tense one.
In a tight game.
And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
You got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Now, here's Maxey. Inside, here's Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 8 points.
Smart pass. You'll have to love that all-around game of Tyrese Maxey.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. From 12 feet out, count that one. 15 points in the game.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pulls the trigger.
Maxey against Brunson. A moment here now to see the numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
He hits both from the stripe. Philadelphia shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. From deep, Maxey. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Embiid. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's right around 17 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
And so it's New York with it. Philadelphia able to drain the 3.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Grimes with it. He's against Bridges. Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Here's Brunson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 17. Six to shoot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Brunson, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Here's Watford. 6 points for him. Outside, Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, Kevin.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, Brunson. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey. Brunson. Maxey grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Embiid. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Trendon Watford. Edwards comes in for Kelly Oubre. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. We've got 1:23 left in the third. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat saying no way.
Hart with the screen for Clarkson. And there's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Clarkson's got 4 this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Edgecombe, no good.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Edwards in at the 3. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Maxey. And the basket by Alvarado. The 76ers trail by 11. Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby. It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. With the step back. Here's Edgecombe. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McBride. Rebound Andre Drummond. So it's Philadelphia now. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
McBride passes to Towns. And he's good on the 3-ball. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. The 76ers also with a sub. Embiid, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Alvarado. Clarkson taking his time here. Pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 5. 3-pointer. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The 76ers trail by 14. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Edgecombe. Stolen by Clarkson. It's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Now Hart. Clarkson outside. Here's Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. Layup, no good.
Aggressive move. I know he wishes he had that one back.
Maxey fired. Trained from outside.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Some changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Alvarado with it. Hart. Oubre with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Now Embiid plays it in off the window.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Alvarado. Hard outside. Now Anunoby shoots the three. It's off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside, Oubre. Maxey on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Here's Hart. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Maxey against Brunson. Floats one up. Cleared away by Hart.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And he banks the layup in.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 7. Maxey. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. New York ball. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Outside, Brunson lets loose a three. Buries the deep ball.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Launches it. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
got no filler, so save your amazing grace. I'm from the jungles. They knew that my mother would raise